Hello, everyone. It is indeed inspiring to see you back again. And this particular session is focused on process management in Linux. We have been covering a lot of concepts in the fundamentals of Linux series. And this is another fundamentals, which is process. Let us try to understand what exactly is a process. If I go from very much scratch, then whenever we want to give some instructions to the computer, at that point, we can use some programming language to write a couple of statements. These couple of statements are instructions. When we compile them and start to execute, at that time, that whole set of instructions is called as program. After compilation, when we get executable code, then when we hit the run button or probably whatever IDE you are using, and it starts to run at that particular point of time, that program becomes a process. So process is a program or a set of instructions which is in running state. That is what is a process. Now, let us try to see the technicalities or what are the things which come inside a process. So as written here, a process is an instance. A process is an instance of a running program, and each process has a PID. So when we want to create such systems, we need to have some structure to those systems. And it is written over here, you can see that a process has got a process ID or PID. Then it has got a parent process ID as well. And in short, it is called as PPID. So parent process ID, it is called as PPID. And then after that, if you see, next thing it has got a state. The state could be a running state or it could be a sleeping state or a zombie state. So categories are there. So state is there. And the process requires some sort of memory, some sort of other resources like CPU. So we have assigned resources to that particular process. So when we talk about and think about processes, so PID, that is process ID, PPID, that is parent process ID, a state and assigned resources, these are to be considered. Now let us look at the states. So we have R as running state, S as sleeping or idle waiting state, D as uninterruptible sleep, that is D, uninterruptible sleep in IO operations. Then T is the stopped by a signal or a job. Then Z is zombie, terminated but not reaped. So these are the states R, S, D, T, Z, or the meanings are running, sleeping, uninterruptible sleep, stopped, zombie. Now, important process commands are viewing the process. When you want to look at the process, then we have ps aux. So it helps to view all the processes. Then next we have is top command. So top command is real-time process monitoring we can do with top command. Then we have h top command, which is enhanced top. If installed, then you can use htop command. Then ps tree. So process tree can be visualized with the help of ps tree. Then we have pgrep and then name of the process. So find PID of the process by name. So these are the commands for viewing the processes. Now, moving further, we have starting a process. So dot slash program, dot slash program and. So dot slash program, it starts a program in foreground, which means on the terminal itself, on the shell itself, you'll be able to see that the program is running. And dot slash program and it starts a program in background. So it means that the program will run, but in the background, it will not, you can then continue to work further with your shell or the terminal. Then next we have is controlling process execution. So in order to control, the first command given here is kill command. kill and the process ID. So it sends a termination signal. So sig term termination signal to the process. So it is going to kill the process. But many a times the process is not killed. So what we can do is we can do use kill hyphen 9. So hyphen 9 adding will forcefully kill the process. So it will sig kill, send the termination command, and it will kill the process. Then kill all the process by name. So kill all and then name the process. That is kill all the processes by name. So kill is a command to terminate the process, whether you want to do kill, then process ID, kill hyphen 9 process ID, or kill all and put the name. So all of them are examples of killing a particular process. It is going to kill. Then we have nice hyphen n 10 cmd. This is start processes with lower priority. So nice hyphen n 10. So 10 basically means that start the processes with lower priority. Then re nice hyphen n minus 5 PID. Change priority of a running process. So this is for changing. Re nice means changing the priority of a running process. Now FG means bring background job to foreground. BG means resume background job. Jobs means list current shell jobs. Wait means wait, then process ID. So wait for process to finish. So that is what is wait PID. Now, checking the memory and CPU usage. So top or H top you can use the stats or the tabular structure you get as the output. So you will be able to see CPU and memory usage by the process. Then VM stat free hyphen M system memory overview can be done with these commands. Then PID stat hyphen P PID per process statistics you can get with this particular command. Now, foreground versus background processes. Foreground means takes input from the terminal, blocks the shell. So takes input from the terminal. Like you will see that if you run the process, everything gets displayed on the screen only. And it blocks the shell because you cannot do anything else till the time the process is running. So we have BG background. It appends and to run in the background, the shell is free now. So you can use the shell for further processing. Example, sleep 60 ampersand. So runs in background. It runs in background. Now signals. So signal sig term, sig kill, sig stop, sig cont. So sig term is 15. It is a graceful termination. Okay. Then sig kill is there. So it is having the number 9. So it is forceful termination. Then sig stop is there, 19. So it is stop or pause. Then sig cont is there. It is continue after stop. So 19 means stop or pause. And if you go with 18, then it will resume or continue after they stop. Now, daemon process. Daemon processes are background services like SSHD, cron. Like what happens? They started during the boot and managed via system CTL or service. So some Linux operating systems have service or some have got system CTL. Now, system D and process management. Now, modern Linux systems use system D to manage system processes. The common commands are systemctl start and the service name, systemctl stop and the service name, systemctl status and the service name, systemctl restart and the service name. This is how it actually happens. Now let us move ahead. Now logs of processes. So logs are usually found in slash var slash log. This is the directory structure where logs can be found. Use journalctl for system D logs. Now journalctl hyphen u and the service name that is going to help you with the system D logs. Now summary tables. So here we all the processes. We have ps space aux command. Kill a process. We have kill hyphen PID. Monitor a process, top or htop you can make use of, and start in background command ampersand you can use, bring job to foreground, fg percent job id, then change the process by priority, nice or re-nice, and find process by name, pgrep or PID off. Now let us go to VMware and start our Ubuntu system from there. I have been using VMware in this session, and you may use any other tool for starting up your Linux system. So let me power it on and let's go here. Okay, Now let us talk about process management practically. So we have already discussed that process is any program or any command that is running on your Linux system. So it is in running state, and Linux allows you to monitor, manage, and control these processes using various tools and commands. We have seen that PID is there. So PID is a unique ID. So whatever process you start, how the system is going to identify that particular process, it is with the help of PID. That is a unique ID assigned to every running process. Foreground, we have understood the terminal gets engaged and the process runs on the foreground. Background, when process run behind the scenes, and we use ampersand at the end of the command. Zombie process that has completed but still has an entry in the process table, so we call it as zombie. Then orphan is there, process whose parent has terminated, so orphan. So like one process starts the other process, that is how a child process gets started. And when the parent process is terminated but still the child process is there, so that's the orphan. That's the name, basically orphan there. So we will start with ps command, which basically helps us for the viewing all the processes, and then we will go for ps-ef to view all the running processes. So current processes, running processes, and so e basically shows all the processes, f shows in full format listing. So this is how we'll try to see. The machine is Ubuntu machine. As I have told you, you can have different flavors like CentOS is there, or OpenSUSE is there, Kali Linux is there. So you can have different flavors whichsoever you want to make use of. All right. So, and then further we will go with ps-ef, and we'll grep and put a particular process name. So when we are putting a particular process name, it is going to show us the details of that particular process only. So if we start with ps, it is going to show us everything like for all the processes. Here you can see the system is getting started, and at that time also certain processes are being started. We are able to see in the screen because the logging is on, so we are able to see in that particular manner. So let me log in now with the Indeed Inspiring user, and I will be opening up a terminal or a shell. So let me go for full screen. Okay. All right, so let us open the terminal, and here we'll start with PS. We'll start exploring the nature and behavior of these commands. So if I type PS and enter, and let me make it also full screen, so you can see it gives PID, TTY, time, CMD. So these are the things it basically gives as an output to us. And now the second command is PS-EF and enter. So now you can see that the output differs. Okay, so the details in the output, if you see, it actually gets different. It is more detailed. So let us see that what all it is trying to tell us. So a lot of processes running by the root you can see. So it is giving us UID, PID, PPID also. So process ID and the parent process ID also is given over here. And then C is there, S time is there, TTY is there, time is there, CMD command is there. So this much of detail we are getting with the help of view all the running processes by PS-EF. So E is showing all the processes, F is showing full format listing. Now, if you want to specify a specific process like Firefox, okay, so here I will do grep, grep, Firefox, Firefox. So it is only going to give the details of Firefox. You can see here. So indeed inspiring. And then this is UID. The second one is whatever is that. Okay, so PID, PPID, and uh, so first one was let's have a look at it. from the top. Okay. So UID, then PID, PPID, C, S time, TTY, time, CMD. So it is going to give us only for one process. Here, if we do grep and the process name. Now, real-time process monitor is top. It will show PID, user, CPU usage, memory usage, and running time. So let us basically try to run this command top, top, and enter. So here you can see that it is showing us. So here I did run the top command in this place, and then so it is giving us PID, user, PRNI, VIRT, then res, shr, percent cpu, percent memory, time, command. So it is giving us all these details. So top is a command which is like real-time process monitor, and it gives whatever the cpu, memory, and running time is there at this point of time. It is giving those details. Now, useful keys in top. So once you are running the top command at that time, you may require some keys. So if you want to kill a process, so K is the command. If you want to sort by CPU usage, P is the command. Sort by memory usage, M is the command. And if you want to quit, Q is the command. So let's do PM. So if I press P, you can see it is sorted by CPU. So here you can see sort by CPU. And if I basically type M, it will get sorted by memory. So it is going to, so here you can see it is getting sorted by memory by M. Okay. And now if I press Q, it is going to quit and come out of it. So it has got exited and it has come out of it. If you want to kill a process, then we have a kill command, kill space PID, that's the command to kill a process. And then if you want to see, if you want to say specific process, then ps-ef, we have already seen that. So this is an example, kill -1234 to kill a particular process. If it is not getting killed, then kill -9 you can do. So now if I want to kill or basically I can kill by name as of now. So kill all Firefox. So all the processes which are named as Firefox, so they will get killed. So let me run that command. So kill all, and then I'll write the process name, and process name I'm choosing is Firefox. So it will kill all the processes. So it says no process found with the name. So there is no running process with that name, and I don't want to run. I don't want to kill any running process as of now. So kill all basically kills the processes with the name Firefox. If you want to run any process in the background, so for example, sleep 60, so you can use ampersand, it will run in the background. So if I type sleep sleep and 60 and enter, so if I do this way, so you can see that now I'm on the terminal, and terminal is engaged. If I do ls enter, so even for ls enter, it is not executing, it is not coming to the next new line, and it is stuck in between. Why? Because I have run the process in the foreground, and because I have written sleep 60, so 60 would be 60 seconds, and it will be taking all its 60 seconds to work upon, and then the process is going to make this shell free till the time shell is engaged. So this is what is foreground. So when we do foreground, everything is visible and the shell is getting engaged in case of foreground. I'm waiting for 60 seconds to get over. Okay, so that I can get or I'll have to kill this process. Okay, maybe with the help of control button, command button. So now it is running, and you can see ls is not happening. Okay, and after 60 seconds only ls did happen. But if I would have done sleep sleep 60 and ampersand and enter, so you can see that I have basically like sleep 60 is getting executed, but it is getting executed in the background, not in the foreground. It is executed in the background only. And the command which I'm running, so it is being run on the terminal or on the shell. So this is what is foreground and background. If you want to run anything in the background, do sleep 60 and ampersand you can type, it will run in the background. If you want to see the background jobs which are running, so you can use a command called as jobs and enter. So here you can see that sleep 60 is running. That is the command I had given. So that is still running. Okay, fine. Now let's move ahead. Bring job to the foreground. So FG percent one. So now FG and percent one and enter. So bring. So sleep 60. You can see the process has come on the foreground. That is how it basically happens. So it was in the background. So if you want to bring that job to the foreground, so FG and percent one you can type. Now stop a process. That is suspend a process. Control Z you can do. It will stop, basically suspend a process, control Z. And then niece and re-niece or nice or re-nice. So set process priority. So start a process with low priority. You need to run it like this. So nice hyphen n10 dot slash script dot sh. So script is basically any script you can create. So for example, let's have some script created over here. Maybe on the desktop we might be having some script file. So here, script.sh. So dot slash script script.sh, enter. So script.sh is an ls command, which ls hyphen l command, which seems here. So now if I want to start process with low priority, so nice hyphen n10, that is how I have to write. So I'll write that way. So nice hyphen n 10, and then I'll write the script name. So when you are writing the script name, the way you execute, that way only you have to write. So dot slash script dot sh, and so it started with a low priority. So hyphen n10, that sets the priority. If you want to change the priority of a process, so renice hyphen n5 hyphen p and the process name, process ID. Now this is an example already we have done. So sleep 500. So start a dummy process in the background. So once again, let's check the jobs. Okay. So now there are no jobs. So I'll start. So sleep. Then we'll go for 60 seconds. No, we'll go for 500 seconds so that it runs for a longer time and in the background. So now if I do jobs jobs, so here you can see that it is running, it is still running. Now what we can do is we can do ps-ef grep sleep. So ps-ef and then grep grep sleep and enter. So you can see that it is running sleep 5000. Okay, I have written 5000. So it is running that particular process, and we are able to see that with the help of the ps-ef grep command. And now kill this particular process. So how you can kill? You can see the process ID is given. You can kill that process. So kill kill hyphen 9, forcefully I'm killing, and 3204, enter. So that process, it says no such process. So I'll just go with 2980. So here 2980, enter. So you can see 2980. With that, the shell itself, the terminal itself got killed. And now I have restarted that. I will check for jobs. So you can see that none of the jobs are running here. Okay, so that process got killed. So this is a basically a way that you can, how you can manage your processes. And once again, let's have a summary over here, that which all commands do we have. So we have ps, which lists running processes. Stop, which monitor processes in real time. We have kill a process by PID. We have kill all, which kills a process by name. We have jobs, list background jobs. We have FG and BG, so it moves the jobs between foreground and background. We have nice and re-nice. So nice, it basically controls the process priority, and re-nice does the same thing. So this was about the process management fundamentals. I hope you were able to learn a couple of things here. do comment and do share these videos, this series with those who are starting to learn the Linux and who are might be thinking to switch into Linux. So these are fundamentals and very simple concepts which I'm telling, which will build the base of your Linux understanding. Let it be any Linux, let it be Ubuntu, let it be Kali Linux, let it be CentOS, Fedora, OpenSUSE. It'll help you everywhere. And if you have any queries, feel free to ask us on the chat box and on the comment section as well. We'll be happy to answer you. Thank you very much. Have a good day and keep practicing.